What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video. So I recently visited my local Best Buy here, and I was walking around the store, and it got me thinking, is physical media dying? So that's kind of the question, and I wanted to show you guys some footage that I took, and I want to get your thoughts, see what you guys think. Okay, so I'm walking into the store and I head towards the movie aisle. And first thing I see right away is how many boxes there is where the movies used to be. So I see a shelf of movies and it's only one. This is the only shelf here, front and back. And as you can see here, not a whole lot of movies. Like, it's pretty slim pickings. As you can see, they kind of just spread them out to kind of fill the shelf. But even then, there's still a lot of gaps in there. So the other thing is that the Blu-rays and the 4Ks, everything is mixed into that shelf. So here's the new release shelf that they have. As you can see, the whole bottom shelf is empty. And yeah, I was just looking around and wow, check that out. Look how much empty space there is in the shelf. So yeah, guys, it's a little sad, really, a little disappointing how empty those movie shelves are. And that's it. That's your movie section in the entire store. Yeah, a lot has changed since a few years ago when there was a lot of movies at Best Buy. So I made my way over to the video game section. As you can see, more boxes in the aisle. It's a karaoke machine. And then here I'm walking to the Nintendo Switch section. Nintendo Switch is, real popular nowadays. But as I look through the video game section, there's not many games. I mean, there's a few games, and then there's a few, I guess, empty slips that they're out for the moment. But again, it looks pretty empty. Look at all these empty shelves here. Yeah, doesn't look good. So then over here, they have their arcade one-up section, which I love these. I mean, I have two at home. So they have a little display here. Pretty cool. So another thing I noticed about Best Buys now is they have other items at their store. Since they no longer have a bunch of movies and CDs and everything, now they have toys. So as you can see here, there's a few shelves with some toys. But then again, there's a lot of empty shelves. Pretty crazy, considering that a few years ago, it was a lot different. So here I go. I'm going to the PlayStation area. And I see all the PlayStation games on the shelves. But wait a minute. Look at that. Wow. They basically just spread out the games to make it appear that all shelves are full. But then when you look behind it, there's no games. It's just like one. Look at that. Man, crazy. Not a whole lot of games. Look at that, empty. So there's a few controllers there. So one good thing about my Best Buy here, they do have PlayStation 5s. So they got that going for them. They got the PS5s with God of War and some of the new bundles they have. But yeah, this is the video game section. Here we go, the Xbox aisle. Pretty similar, just a few games, one per little area. Not a whole lot, not a lot of multiple copies. All right, took a little bit more video of the rest of the store. I I'm making my way to the TV section and home theater section. So, yeah, a bunch of boxes, some pallets there, and pretty pretty empty, and then a lot more boxes. So that was one thing I noticed, just a lot of boxes at Best Buy. So I was finishing editing this video. I learned that Best Buy will indeed stop selling physical media in the year 2024. Reports are saying that it could be as early as Q1 of 2024. When that day comes, definitely it will be a sad day, because I think you'll just start kicking off the domino effect where other retailers will be also stop selling media. Retailers like Target, Walmart, I mean, they eventually will probably follow suit. So, in my opinion, the reason physical media is dying is because of the streaming services and how easy it is to watch movies and content at your own home. The main player that kicked that off was Netflix. Back in the day, Netflix was one of the only streaming services out there. And as you may recall, they featured everything. They had Disney movies on there, Disney shows. They had all the popular shows like Friends catalog, The Office catalog, as well as movies every month, right? They would cycle through movies. They'll have several movie selections to choose from. So Netflix really kicked it off. And then other services decided to join the party. And that's when things just, kept enforcing the idea that streaming is the way to go. Other services joined, like Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO Max, and then really things kicked off when others started joining, like Peacock, Hulu. Definitely all those services just makes it really easy to see content at your home. Streaming is easy nowadays with the idea that these apps are available everywhere. I mean, your smart TVs have the apps, your phone, you can watch it on tablets. I mean, you can anywhere, anytime, as long as you have internet connection, Wi-Fi, you have access to movies, TV shows, everything. That really changed the perspective out there for buying physical media. It's just so easy to, pick up any device to watch this stuff. And then physical media also never really dropped in price. Like, the price just stayed the same. DVDs, new releases, they're still like at $15, $18. Then you got your 4K movies that are $25. And that price has been around for a long time. So the second reason, and this is now a huge reason, is watching movies at theaters is no longer like the only way to watch new releases. Nowadays, movies in theaters are only there about 30 days. And that's if they have sticking power. Some of them may come to streaming sooner. So, as you see, these movies are like still new and they're still playing in theaters, but you can watch it at home. So, that's the times we live in now. You're able to watch new movies at home. And then, it's like I mentioned earlier, everything's just easily accessible. And then, last but not least, my biggest point is digital movie collecting. I always tell everyone that collecting movies really kicked off with the whole Netflix concept. I mean, when you browse Netflix and you're browsing through all these movie collections, it's kind of hard to decide what to watch because you're browsing through catalogs, right? And then Netflix kind of breaks it down by genres, horror, sci-fi, and just the whole idea of browsing through new movies really adds to the same idea of movie collecting, like browsing through your bookshelf. It's the same concept, but the digital retailers like iTunes and Vudu, those are the two big players, they offer that same idea. You have a full catalog as you collect movies. They break it up in genres. You're able to filter it. You're able to search. So it gives you that same idea of kind of browsing through your bookshelf, but in a digital format. And everything is organized and it's just easy and readily available. It goes back to the idea of you can just watch any of your movies through an app, whether it's iTunes, Apple, Vudu. At any moment, you have access to your movie collection. So there you have it, guys. That's my opinion. I feel physical media will be like a rare commodity, just for like diehard collectors at some point. It's not going to be as easily readily available as before, like just going to your Best Buy or Target or Walmart. You'll just have to order online at some point, and it's just a collector's item. It's going to go the road of like the LPs, like where it's just like cool to have, but it's not easily available anymore. So guys, let me know what you think. Those are my thoughts. I was making this video and I was putting a lot of thought into it, but then like with the news that came out recently that Best Buy will be not selling any physical media anymore in 2024. That just adds to the idea that it is dying. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.